What would happen to all the money you've saved into a pension were you to die? It's a depressing question, I know, but an important one because your pension may well be one of the biggest stores of wealth that you own. In this video, we'll show you what happens to that money in the event of your death. Make sure to stay till the end, where we'll run through some crucial changes to how inherited pensions are taxed in the future and show you some essential steps to take to make sure your pension money goes where and to who you want. If you find this useful or interesting, please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, we'll be talking here mostly about defined contribution pensions. Those are the pensions where you and perhaps your employer contribute money which is then invested. Once you hit the required age, 55 rising to 57 in 2028, you can access that money and use it in different ways to fund your retirement. The other types of pensions are defined benefit pensions. Those pay an income that's typically worked out based on your salary. Now, with defined benefit pensions, what happens to your entitlements when you die depends much more on the specific rules that apply to your scheme. It may be that your spouse, partner, or children is entitled to an income or to lump sums from the scheme, but you need to check that with the scheme itself to find out what those are. For defined contribution pensions, there are various rules which govern where and how your money is distributed. A lot depends on the status of your pension. Is it paying out an income yet or not? But also your age. If you haven't yet taken money from your pension and you die at that point, it should be possible for the money to go to your beneficiaries either as a lump sum or as regular income. Whether there is tax to pay depends on your age when you die. If you die before age 75, there is potentially no income tax for your beneficiaries to pay. Any lump sums they receive would be tax-free up to a certain limit, around £1 million for most people. If you die after age 75, then your beneficiaries will pay income tax on the money at their normal rate. These rules also apply if you die having accessed your pension and are in drawdown. The money still in the pension waiting to be drawn down at that point can be passed on subject to these rules. What if you've already used your pension to buy an annuity? That's where you use pension savings to buy a guaranteed income. In these cases, you will have agreed to what happens after you die when you took the annuity in the first place. Hopefully, you will have considered whether you wanted the annuity to continue to a spouse or a partner, or to pay an income for a period after you die. Beyond these stipulations, annuity income stops at the point that you die. Whatever you've agreed is what will happen. Now, I said that there were some important changes coming that could affect inherited pensions. At the moment, unused pensions and death benefits from them are not included as part of your estate for calculating inheritance tax. However, a change announced in 2024 means that these could be liable for inheritance tax from April 2027. That means your pension assets will be added to other savings, wealth and property, and anything over a certain level and not exempted in other ways is then subject to 40% inheritance tax. The rules are still being finalised, but anyone who thinks they may be affected could well benefit from making plans for this change now, particularly as many of the exemptions for IHT depend on a period of time passing for them to work. If you think you need it, seek out professional financial advice. Finally, there's one very important step that anyone with pension savings should take to ensure their money goes where they want it when they die. That is to fill out an up-to-date expression of wish form. This is where you can name the people you want to receive your pension after your death. It will be ultimately up to the trustees of your pension scheme to pay out the money, but an expression of wish form tells them where you want it to go. Without it, trustees will pay it to whoever they deem most appropriate, even if you have made instructions in a will. There have been reports of pensions being paid to ex-spouses of deceased people because trustees held out-of-date information. So make sure you redo your expression of wish whenever your wishes change. That's it for now. If you find this useful or interesting, please do subscribe to the channel. Give us a like as well. It really does help other people find this content. And thanks for watching.